good morning, and welcome to the Tri-State Traffic Show for a very early Friday the 13th. Down here in the Tri-State Traffic Center on this early Friday the 13th. Just want to come out and say 7:17 now is our time. Had a little trouble with our internet. You saw my post on Twitter this morning, but we are up and running now. So it looks like we got all the wires put together. So that is some great news. So once again, thank you very much for joining us here on this Friday the 13th. We are on Facebook. We are on Twitter, as well as onto YouTube. Got the comments fixed on Facebook. So if you are watching us on Facebook, please go ahead and leave a comment. Let me open that up now. So there we go. So we've got the comments. There we go. Jimmy McFadden. All right. Good morning to you, buddy. So now I am getting the Facebook comments. So that is terrific news. So let's get right into things here on this Friday the 13th. A little fun with Friday the 13th. Jason Voorhees, right? So, all right. So let's set up our banners here this morning. We'll do that. We'll take this one off, and we've got to head back to the branding. Put our title overlay up there. There we go. All right, so we're all set. So let's share the screen, and we'll get right into it. And for the most part, friends, it's fairly quiet here for a Friday. And I think what's happening is the work from home situation is kind of kicking in here on Fridays. So that's going to be certainly some good news for many. All right. So we will start off here in New Jersey, coming up on 7:18 now. No problems being reported by the DOT. Hey, that's a that's a first, right? So let's check out our maps this morning. And yeah, it is fairly quiet except for the Hudson River crossings. We'll get to those in just a moment as well. But let's start up here in North Jersey, shall we? 17 looks pretty good early on a Friday, 287, 23 throughout Wayne, and on over towards the Patterson area. Let's see whether you got the comments. Celeste is saying hello from New Jersey. Good morning to you on YouTube. Alexandra, happy Friday from East Rutherford. Awesome stuff. So we're getting the comments all fired up here for Friday. That's what we like to see. Terrific stuff here this morning. So really the biggest delay that we've got here is going to be on northbound 21 getting into the 46 interchange. But, when is that not an issue for the morning rush hour? Even on a late morning, for a Friday, we still can't seem to get rid of that. Parkway and the Turnpike are in terrific shape up and down the line, so no major problems there. Even 287 looks good. Throughout Bridgewater, getting in towards 78, everything is going to be clear. And Celeste is coming in from Neshannock Station out in Somerset County. So good morning to you. 78, we're fine, basically from the PA line all the way into Newark, 287 through Morristown, even 80. It's a quiet morning as you get east into Route 15. And you're seeing no traffic here. So we're off to a pretty good start for the Friday morning drive. Let's head over to, we'll check out the Parkway, as I said, here through the Clark and Cranford areas into Union is good, all the way up through Bloomfield. Things are fine. Building a little sluggishness into 144, but that is to be expected. Bay Extension at 14 is starting to see a little bit of traffic as well. So watch for that. Let's take a look at the Eastern Spurs. We're fine. Even Route 3 is fairly quiet as well. Again, we'll get to the Hudsons in a moment. We're pushing about 15 apiece at the Lincoln, George, and the Holland. Let's take a look at the Goethals. The Bayonne Bridge is fine as we widen up things for our friends in South Jersey. Looks good on 36. The Parkway is fine, but 18 looks like we're picking up crash here out by Edgeboro. So let's dive into that with the cameras. Let me come down here to Route 18. There we go. Edgeboro Road. Let's see what we find here. You know what? We're going to go full screen just to make it a little bit easier for our friends to see that camera. If the camera wants to cooperate this morning, I don't see anything. But what you do see is that it's definitely foggy out here in certain spots. Roadways could be even just a little bit wet. So again, just be careful. Let's check it out by the Turnpike to see if maybe that crash is closer to the Turnpike. No, same situation there. Yeah, those are the only cameras I have in that location, but it is something is definitely going on before Edgeboro. We'll put it at So just give yourself a couple of minutes of extra travel time. We're here at 7:21 now. Let's you know what? Let me show you the Parkway camera very quickly over the Driscoll because I have a feeling that is going to be showing some fog. Well, you know what? Let's go by Asbury, Monmouth County. Yeah, a little bit of low clouds there coming out of the toll plaza. Let's head a little bit further south of that by the Monmouth Rest area. Let's check out the vibe there. Yeah, it's a little foggy here through Monmouth and Ocean counties. Let's just check out the ride here by the Toms River Toll Plaza. Sometimes that shows some fog as well. Yeah, it's a little murky out there. Not the nicest start to a Friday morning. Get up closer towards the Driscoll Bridge. We'll go south of the Raritan tolls, see what that is there. Well, I can't really see anything. Go south of the Driscoll. I wanted to see the actual bridge itself. Yeah, there's some moderate fog at the top of the bridge, so that gets to be an interesting ride, especially as you exit for 287. The exit. Apologize for the camera, kind of messed up just a bit, but again, it's fog little bit of fog at the top of the bridge, so it's just coming down the down slope hill there, heading north is where you got to be careful exiting for 127. So with that said, you know what? Let's just take a look at the approaches to the Lincoln and the George and the Holland. Let's go to 495. There we go. Columbia Ave, camera one, I think is the one that works. So it's definitely slow here. We'll put it in about 15 minutes, but the visibility is not terrible here this morning. Unfortunately, I don't have any cameras closer to the actual tunnel. Let's go up to Route 46. That's a U.S. highway, so we're going to go there this morning. We're going to get closer to the bridge. 93. Let's see. Bad either. Oh, they classify that as 19. That's right, because 19, 46, it's all one on the same road there. That section of Bergen County, and that is going to be, where are we? 21 Haynes, McClellan, North, East Jersey Street. That's actually going the other way. So let's let me bring it up here. No, that's not going to do it. I thought it was that 46 camera. I want to show you that camera. I have to see if I can get that camera. Able to use that camera from the Fort Lee Police Department. I wouldn't see a reason why we couldn't use it. I mean, it's on YouTube. It's public record there. But nonetheless, I would have to say it's probably a little foggy as well at the George Washington Bridge. So with that said, New Jersey's fairly quiet, so that's good news. Let's check in with transit here before we spin it over to city and Long Island. So these are just the schedule changes on the corridor and the coastline, so nothing there. We will go to the path alerts. Let's roll with that. Nope, that was from yesterday, so we are good there. Let's bring up our travel time map. We'll see what the situation is here this morning. What do we got? What do we have? Yeah, about half an hour at the George, about 20 at the Lincoln, and about 20 at the Holland. So we're starting to build up some more moderate volume here early on a Friday morning. All right. So with that said, we're going to kind of keep to the format. We'll get to the city in a moment. We want to get into the bottom of the hour first. So 7:25 is our time. Let's go to Connecticut, shall we? We'll take out New Jersey Transit and Path and SEPTA. What is this other Google map? We don't want that. So we'll take out the crossings. That's a special map for later. The Turnpike, we're going to take those cameras out, take this out. And we want to bring up the Connecticut traffic information. And thankfully, there is not a whole lot going on other than the normal delays that we have through Bridgeport and Westport and Trumbull on the Merritt, as well as 95. So let's head over to our maps, shall we? We'll come out of the Great Garden State this morning. Let's head up towards Bridgeport. And, it's a lot of traffic out of Bridgeport this morning. Getting south of 27 or so down to the Fairfield Rest area is a solid ride, and then we're going to go 49 in towards 46. Let's just see if there's anything happening here at Black Rock Turnpike. I don't really know if I see anything here at 44. Yeah, it's just a heavy ride, and then starting to go through the no exit zone 44 down to 39, and we'll go south of essentially 41 or so. That is going to be a pretty busy ride as well. Yeah. Let's, from 41 into 39, then pushing more volume to 36. Then we'll go, we'll say south of 18, 18 down to 11, and we're still okay from 11. And then you start to build up more traffic in towards exit 7. So let's go to the cameras here, give you a brief look at that. Looks like the computer is playing nicely here this morning on a Friday. So that's good news. Here in Greenwich, let's go to 2. This is out through 3. Just a spot check here at 4 and 5. We're fine. Here's your volume on the far right, heading south into the train station and WWE headquarters. That by 9. We're still okay, but again, it's a cloudy, murky start. Certainly not going to see much in the way of any kind of sun glare, so that's certainly in your favor. This is through 12. Little sluggish at 13, coming out of 15. And again, here it is, building more volume into Route 7, really stacked and packed here for the exit for Route 7, which is pushing traffic back through 16